Hey, hockey card crazies or general sport cards fans, welcome back. Hey, it's been a week since I've seen you. I know I didn't post anything last week. I was on vacation, had a beautiful time, and actually flew to the British Virgin Islands, and now I'm home. So it's time to get a video going. I'm gonna do something just a little bit different, but it's gonna feature some vintage cards. I have just received in the mail today. I made my first PSA submission, and I got my cards back, and I haven't opened them yet. So we're going to open up and do a PSA reveal. I've seen people doing that. Looks like fun. I was never into graded cards. I see it like exploding now, especially with the young guns. So I thought I'd kind of jump in and give it a shot too. The only graded cards I had, the Topps Vault was selling cards, and I was buying some like test sample cards or test cards. And they had this graded 7, Beckett graded 7, Bob Baughan with the Red Wings, probably, he was with Minnesota or something like that, and had a different color jersey on. And it came with this little certificate saying you got a 1-of-1 card from the Topps Vault. This is an authentic Vault file copy. I forget why they were opening their vaults and selling off some of their cards, but I got this one. It's Beckett graded 7, so this has been in my collection. And the only other one I had was a John O'Grotnick League Leader card. I don't even remember where I got this. I like John O'Grotnick, so I must have bought it, and I probably didn't pay much for it. So, and this is also, what's that? It's a PSA. So it's an older PSA, I'm guessing, and it graded an 8. Well, I was contemplating grading some cards graded. I signed up on PSA. I was hemming and hawing about, you need to get a subscription, and then that can bring the cost down. But then am I going to send enough cards in to make it worth it? And I noticed a friend of mine on a Facebook page, he had gotten some cards back. And I asked him, how does he do that? And he told me that he goes through a separate company that does all the work for you. And because they send so many cards in, they can save some money. So I contacted Spring River Cards Grading System, grading submissions, Spring River Cards Grading Submissions. I contacted Brandon Bindl. I will put all this information in the comments below. And basically, you just send him cards. He looks them over, makes suggestions, what he thinks they're going to get. In fact, 2 cards I sent him, I told him don't even bother. It was a triple jersey card with Lemieux and Sidney Crosby and I think Jordan Stahl. And he pointed out there were some flaws on the front of it, and it probably wouldn't grade higher than a 7. So I said, oh yeah, don't send that in. And I sent a Brett Hull rookie card in too that he said had too many minor issues with it that I didn't see. And so he charges like $2 for inspecting them, and if you don't want to get them graded, he ships them back to you. A little bit of shipping charge on top of that. So I'll get you Brandon's information. If you ever want to do a really quick and easy PSA grading, he does all the work. He inspects the cards. He kind of gives you, I have the sheet here that he sent me where what he thought the grades were going to be. And I'm going to see how close he got. Here he does a good job. So here we go. We're going to open the first one. I'm going to try to pull them out, hopefully with the backs up front. I did bring some scissors just in case. I don't want to cut anything. All right. So these came back from Brandon. They actually came back from PSA really, really fast. And you know what? I'm just going to slice this whole thing open here because they're in there tight. All right. Let me get okay, so these are the backs. So a lot of these cards are doubles that I had, and I'm at that point where I need to start selling some cards to start paying for this silliness that I've started on YouTube. So here's what I sent him, and some of these are my personal collection, and some of these I'm gonna sell. So I think I got the backs up, so I don't know what the grade is, and I don't know if I can put my finger over it. So I sent this, obviously it's Wayne Gretzky. League Leader card in. I pulled this out of one of the packs I opened on the channel, and wow, it got a grade of a 9. Nice. He thought it would get probably an 8. So we did better than that. So this nice Wayne Gretzky card here. I know we're getting a little bit of the glare from my computer. Has got a 9. I'm happy about that. And I will be selling this one. So I don't know how and where. I'm on some great Facebook pages. Maybe somebody out there is going to want this. I had a couple of them. All right. Oh, Now we're jumping to some newer stuff. I guess these aren't in any type of order. I sent some Patrick Kane rookie cards in, and this is the Black Diamond. We thought it might grab a 8. Let's see. It came back. That's a 9. So there we go. Patty Kane. Rookie Gems. I think it's a 4 diamond card there. So I'm not familiar. I know he was telling me, I think, or somebody was, that the Black Diamonds usually don't grade too well. With all the foil and stuff, it can cause more issues than help. But this got a 9, so we thought this might come back as an 8. Good on us. So there's 2 positives there. Both were thought to be 8s, and they both came back at 9. So, all right, I had an extra Steve Yzerman rookie card, but just the tops. I think I might have pulled this out of a pack, or I had this as an extra already. I don't remember which one I sent in, and it got a 7. Oh, we thought this would get a 7. I said just send it anyways. Maybe we'll get lucky with an 8. I know it's not very well centered, but it's not badly centered, so might have had some corner issues or something. Maybe a fuzzy little corner over there. But a 7. I just saw a 7 on eBay sell for $38. So, and then with eBay tax and with shipping, that's almost a... that's probably a close to $50 card, $48, 40, with the $6 shipping and stuff. So, I may just be able to break even on this. I think overall, with all the cards, it comes out to just under $30 a card, with the grading and the shipping and the sum that I didn't have sent in or something like that. I'd have to do the math. It actually might be considerably less than that. So, I'll have to do that. One of my personal Steve Yzerman cards, I've had this in a hard plastic case since I bought it way back when, probably in the early 90s. And I always thought it looked really good. Let's send it in. Brandon thought it would just get a 7. I was a little disappointed with that, but I said send it in, and it got a 7. So he's right on. I don't know why. I know it's a little off center, but I always thought this card was so sharp. I wanted to get it graded for myself. This is staying in my collection. I don't know, it's OPC. Maybe there's some rough edges or something like that. But this 85 Steve Yzerman, this one's not going anywhere. I'm keeping that one. Then I started looking at my Young Guns and thinking, I could sell some of these. I don't have doubles or anything, but maybe it's time to do that. I got the sun coming in here, but hopefully that won't bug you too much. So I sent in Vegney Malkin Young Gun card in. Actually, this is the set checklist 3, so maybe this is a checklist card. Just to see what it get. We thought it would come back as a 10, and it did come back as a 10. So there we go. So is that the Young Gun? So that must be the checklist card, I think, or did they all have that on the back of them? So, so there's a Malkin. Tell me if I'm getting this wrong here. It's card 495. So, but boom, 10. It's a nice 10. We thought it was going to come back a 10. So Malkin Young Guns, number 10. I said I didn't look at the back too much to see that it was a set checklist, but maybe it is not the card. All right. I also sent a Nicholas Backstrom Young Gun in because I thought this one looks pretty good. We thought it would come back as a 9, I believe, and it came back as a 9. So there's Nicholas Backstrom. So decent little card there. So, I don't know if this one goes for a whole lot at a 9, but I should be able to get my money's worth, and if I decide to sell it, make some money. All right, I sent a few Sidney Crosby rookie cards in from different sets and things like that. I think this is is this the Young Gun? Let me just look real quick. No, this is the Victory. Here's the Victory Sidney Crosby. We thought this would get a 10, and it did not. It got a 9. So I don't know what value a Victory Sidney Crosby rookie card has at a 9, but I'll either keep it or I'll sell it. We'll see. So that was the first batch. So a couple nice surprises. Those 9s and 10s. Hang on right there. I want to get this. See if I can fix this shading here. Oh, we got that sun coming in. It's streaming in. But all right, let's go. Let's break open the next one here because I don't want to get too long with the video here. It's going to be a little longer. All right, let's see what we got. I did send in a Sidney Crosby Young Gun. Brandon thought it could come back at a 10. He was more leaning toward a 9. I wish PSA did like a 9.5 or something like that, but I guess they don't do that. So, all right. So let's see this bunch here. I should have some more vintage cards. I did send in an older Gordie Howe card from the 70s. That goes to a whole separate grading, and that can take up to 3 months to get back here. So, all right. So here's a Sidney Crosby. This was out of Upper Deck 2, and I don't remember what set this came from. But let's see what we got here. So it's one of those rookie finalist cards. We thought it would come back a 9, and it came back a 9. So I thought that was a pretty cool card, you know. So again, I don't know what value it has. I'll have to do some eBay searching. I just pulled out these Crosby rookie cards that I had. I was collecting cards back then. So set a 9, got a 9. So I had a Young Guns checklist with Jonathan Toews on it, and but it was one of the UD exclusives, number, oh shoot, it's on the front, but we'll take a look here. And it came out of the pack rough. I remember even looking at it, and then I just put them in a box or in a sleeve and in a box. We thought it would come back an 8. And let's see, it came back a 7. So there it is. And you can see it's numbered 5 out of 100. I took a chance on this one. I knew the corners weren't good. I knew it came out of the pack pretty rough with some little dings and stuff. But it's got 3 players on it. It's the Young Guns checklist. You know, figured for a 5 out of 100, it's worth a chance. Maybe I can get my money back on it, or maybe I'll just hold on to this one. It's just one of the UD exclusives. So 7. We were hoping for an 8, so not a big disappointment there or anything, but hoping for an 8. All right. I pulled out a bunch of Yari Curry rookie cards out of the packs I've been opening, and I took one of them. I kept like the best one in my set, and then I took the next best one and sent it in. We thought it would come back an 8, and it did come back an 8. So there's Yari Curry rookie card at an 8. So that should still be pretty strong, and it's an extra one, so I can sell this one and maybe make a few bucks on it or something like that. I don't know. I'll have to look at what comps are selling for Yari Curry rookie cards grading at 8. All right. Sidney Crosby. Here it is. I think this is the, let me see if I can. Oh, yep. So here's the Sidney Crosby Young Gun. We thought it might be a 10, but it would have been a little bit of a stretch, probably figuring a 9. I wish, again, it was a 9.5. And we did get a 9. So, no big surprise there. The difference between a 9 and a 10 on the sale comps on eBay is like $1,000. Isn't that crazy? But if I decide to sell this one, I got a Sidney Crosby Young Gun number 9. So, graded a 9. So I'm happy with that. I mean, I wish it would have been a 10. Could have bankrolled so many more packs to buy and stuff. All right, I had a Patty Kane out of OPT Marquee Rookie. And we thought it would do a 9, and it did a 9. So there we go. I like that card, him holding the puck and all that stuff. Patty Kane got a 9. So no surprise there. Still a kind of a cool card. Look how young he looks there. He did get re-signed by the Red Wings for 1 year, so that's good news there. Hopefully he'll keep playing. And the last card I sent in is the Patrick Kane Young Gun. And again, Brandon thought it would come in at a 9. Maybe a strong 9, but he didn't think it would hit a 10, and it came back a 9. So there it is. There's a Patrick Kane Young Gun at a 9. So again, that difference between a 9 and a 10 on the sales is pretty crazy there. So that's my PSA reveal. I've never sent cards in. Maybe I'll keep doing that, but I might have to sell a few of these in order to afford doing that. So I'm really happy with that Wayne Gretzky. So I'm really like that. The Malkin, great. Although I didn't notice it was a checklist on the back. So I'm a little confused on that one there. Maybe that's, again, I'd have to do some research. The Yzerman, no surprise. I wish it could have just squeaked out an 8. But, fresh from the pack, it got a 7. Really happy about the Kane Black Diamond. And, of course, this is the one I'm really very pleased with. So, a 9 on the Wayne Gretzky. So, that's it. Sorry for a little longer video. Thanks for sticking around. Next week, we'll get back to busting open another pack. In fact, I just got in the mail. I've got a nice vintage pack here that I was able to find and order. So, this is going to be a nice one. Maybe we'll do that one. And, I had so much fun doing those sticker album cards that actually I had 9 of the stickers I needed for my album. So I may keep opening up those sticker packs. I have a few more. And then maybe we'll finish my album, my 1982 sticker album. Again, please like and subscribe if you hung out to the end. Thank you so much. I know most people don't watch. I try to keep the videos under 8-9 minutes. And I'll put the information for Brandon down. If you want to send your cards in the PSA and you don't want to go through the hassle of filling out all the paperwork and all the online stuff and paying for a subscription, this is the guy to send them to. I'm pleased with the way he came pretty much spot on most of the cards. Couple came up higher, couple came down. I think only one really was lower. We just thought a couple of those could have been 10s, but they were 9s. So contact him on Facebook, and then with the information I provide in the comments, and just all you have to do is send the cards, and he does all the rest of the work. So, and honestly, PSA came back really, really fast. They came back while I was on vacation, and I told them, don't send them till I'm back. And since we just came back last night, they showed up today. So, good job. All right, thank you. Like and subscribe. We will see you guys later. Bye.